From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. 46 days ago, Sushant Singh Rajput was found dead in his Bandra apartment. Within minutes, we were told he was suffering from depression. From the cops, who I don't believe, to the Bollywood lobby, which we cannot believe, to a PR puppeteered fake media, which we must not believe. All of them declared it to be a suicide. But viewers, I have always believed that truth has a way of coming out. And for the last 2 weeks, the Republic Media Network has relentlessly pursued and is pursuing the Sushant Singh Rajput case. We have exposed the inconsistencies, we've masked the shocking details. Today, our deep investigation has led to a sting operation and documents and an interview which shake the very foundation on which a fake narrative was spun around Sushant's death. The entire cartel is now in focus, and now the Bollywood lobby, the politicians in power, the Mumbai police, Uddhav Thackeray, all of them have to answer these 10 questions. Question 1. Sushant's fitness trainer in the sting operation says that Rhea was administering him some strong medicines. Was Sushant being criminally administered psychotropic medicines by Rhea? 2. Our sting reveals that doctors did not counsel Sushant, just prescribed drugs. Was there a cartel which was collaterally working to break down and attack Sushant? 3. Documents which I have with me show that Sushant's bank balance went from well over 40 crores to just about 1.5 crores, which means around 40 crore rupees was siphoned off from him. What was the financial conspiracy? Why did the Mumbai police not investigate it? It's embarrassing. Was a company, number 4, incorporated by Rhea and Associates with Sushant as a director in September, made to drain Sushant financially? Why did the Mumbai police not interrogate Rhea Chakrabarti's brother, who was a director in that company? I have papers for that as well. Mumbai police should collectively resign. Next point, with all this evidence, why has the Mumbai police not filed an FIR in the case? Can the Mumbai police commissioner answer the people of India? What kind of investigation is this in which they do not file an FIR? 6. The family contacted the Mumbai police in February. By not acting, has the Mumbai police enabled Sushant's death? 7. Did the police leak the images? With leaked images and the family claiming key suspects are not mentioned, has the Mumbai police completely compromised the investigation? 8. Is the Mumbai police not investigating the 9:30 a.m. missed call from Sushant Singh Rajput's phone to a family member? Because it could make the suicide narrative which they are trying to sell to us unbelievable. 9. Is there a Bollywood politician nexus? The reason the Disha Salian death cases are not being investigated was a top politician. And I'm not among those people who say top politician's son. I'm saying was a top politician, Uddhav Thackeray. This is something you should be interested in. Was a top politician at the party with Disha on the 8th. Was a top politician at Sushant's house a day or two earlier. Tell me, Uddhav Thackeray. 10. Finally, viewers, who is going to investigate the Mumbai police for their inaction and the Bollywood lobby, whose professional lynch mob mentality, the professional lynch mob of Bollywood which was at work against Sushant? All this and more is coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 2 big debates tonight, all dedicated to a constant, non-stop fight for justice for Sushant. We have a sting operations, we have documents, and we have an interview with Ankita Lokhande. Ankita Lokhande, who was in a relationship with Sushant for 7 years, is speaking out for the first time. The depression theory experts go missing. Ankita tells me it is impossible to believe that he was depressed. It's an exclusive edition. Ankita has spoken out, ladies and gentlemen. The full interview on The Nation Wants to Know is Saturday, 9 p.m. I'm running Experts Tonight, and here are the headlines this Thursday evening on The Debate Tonight.
जाती है वो डिप्रेस था, वो डिप्रेशन में था. Such a wrong word to use it, sir. He can't be depressed. He can be upset about few things. He can be. Depression is a very big word to use for somebody, sir. Until you don't know the reasons.
For the first time, Ankita Lokhande speaks out, completely trashes the depression theory of the Bollywood mafia. There are all these reports going around that he was changing his phone numbers many times. Can you tell me anything about it?
अभी जो recently मुझे पता चला है उसके numbers change हो रहे थे.
Ankita confirms tonight Sushant was constantly changing his phone numbers right before his mysterious death.
So you used to prescribe him some medicine, but
वो मेरे थ्रू होता नहीं था ना actually, because Rhea never used to allow me to get into that.
Republic Network has done a sting operation of Sushant Singh Rajput's personal trainer. Never heard before. Shocking aspects about his being forcibly given medication is being exposed on the network tonight. Was Rhea administering Sushant psychotropic drugs without the doctor's consultation? Sting reveals stunning new facts. Republic Network's investigating team has also accessed Sushant's full bank statements. He appears to be the victim of an organized loot. The Bihar government goes all out to support Sushant's father. Feels legal. Mukul Rohatgi against Rhea in the Supreme Court of India. Ladies and gentlemen, the Republic Media Network's non-stop, unrelenting coverage with your full support in the Sushant death mystery has not only changed the course of the investigation, but has put the focus firmly on angles conveniently which were being overlooked by the Mumbai police, about which the less said the better. Tonight, Ankita Lokhande, an integral part of Sushant Singh Rajput's life, has broken her silence on Republic TV. She has completely debunked the depression and suicide theory pushed by the Bollywood mafia. I will play out excerpts of her interview. But first up, viewers, watch the sting operation that the whole country is now talking about.
In the last 46 days, if there's one story that has dominated the national discourse, it is that of actor Sushant Singh Rajput's mysterious death. From depression angle to the suicide theory, the Bollywood cabal, the Mumbai police and even the Maharashtra government tried pushing a certain narrative.
सुशांत सिंह राजपूत का जो केस है उसको मुंबई पुलिस तहकीकात इसकी कर रही है और कोई भी हालत में सीबीआई को ये केस देने का कोई प्रश्न नहीं उपस्थित होता।
एक्टर सुशांत सिंह राजपूत जो है अपेरेंटली अभी उन्होंने सुसाइड कमिट किया है, ये जानकारी मिली है। आगे अभी अपेरेंट जो रीजन है जो स्पॉट पे पता चला है हैंगिंग की वजह हो सकती है।
But your voice and Republic Media Network's unrelenting coverage has changed the course of the investigation. The focus is now on Rhea Chakrabarti, who's also believed to be part of a group in Bollywood. The case has now reached the Supreme Court. Republic Media Network, which is investigating the story, has stung Sushant's fitness trainer in Mumbai, a man believed to be behind the actor's transformation. He reveals how Rhea controlled Sushant's medication.
That is what I'm saying, ना, like लोगों को यहाँ पे पता भी नहीं है कि the medication also what the doctor was giving, you know. But before giving the medication, did he do any kind of counseling session with Sushant? We need to do counseling therapies as well. If the doctor himself didn't know about the counseling session, didn't know about the root cause for his depression, then how can you prescribe him a medicine?
so you used to prescribe him some medicine, but
वो मेरे थ्रू होता नहीं था ना actually, because Rhea never used to allow me to get into that.
तो मतलब रिया के बारे में जो पिक्चर करे वो सच है?
हाँ, मैं एक्चुअली वो बोल रहा हूँ आपको because सुशांत, even I told सुशांत कि you shouldn't take these medications. सुशांत कभी लेता भी नहीं था.
तो रिया देती थी?
Yeah.
This woman has actually मतलब wait. Now she's asking for an investigation. तुम क्या investigation मांग रहे हो भाई?
हाँ एक्चुअली वो खुद उसने खुद एक पता नहीं वो कुछ एक और शायद शी इज ऑल्सो गोना बी डूइंग समथिंग, आई डोंट नो क्या करे या ना करे, तो कर्मा इट्स गोना हिट यू बैक. इफ यू हैव डन समथिंग रॉन्ग देन इट्स गोना कम यू बैक फॉर श्योर.
Very true. So one need to counsel. Okay.
ऑफ कैमरा में जो बताया गया है, जिसमें स्टिंग हमने की है, उसने ये साफ तौर पर अब बयान किया है कि किस तरीके से रिया चक्रवर्ती सुशांत की लाइफ को कंट्रोल करती थी। जो मेडिसिन की बात लगातार की जा रही थी कि सुशांत सिंह किसी डिप्रेशन के मेडिसिन खाते थे, वो खाने की मजबूर जो है वो रिया चक्रवर्ती कहती थी।
As per Sushant's trainer, he was being criminally administered psychotropic drugs by Riya. If this allegation is true, it raises more questions for the Mumbai police, which hasn't even approached those believed to be close to the late actor.
In this sting operation, he goes on to say that Sushant Singh Rajput was absolutely in good physical condition and he did not require those medicines. In fact, those medicines were administered by Riya Chakraborty. Now the question comes in, what was the Mumbai police really doing about it? Did they really investigate as to why these medicines were given? Who was behind it?
With more and more evidence coming to the fore, there are questions the Mumbai police cannot ignore. Did the Mumbai police's refusal to investigate the initial complaint lead to Sushant's death? For its inaction, should the Mumbai police be made party to Sushant's death? If the Mumbai police had acted, could Sushant's life have been saved? And who's going to probe the Mumbai police for its inaction in the case? Let's debate.
Ankita, could you ever think, two things struck me. First is that the moment the news came out, within seconds, they said he had committed suicide. Then within about 10 to 15 minutes,
Yes, sir.
they said that he was a depressed man. He was deep into depression. He was depressive personality, going through a lot of psychological issues. And within half an hour of the news breaking out, they painted this picture of a man who suffered from depression, bipolarity, all kinds of words they used, and they put the blame on him, and then they started putting out articles about how one should deal with depression. This narrative is something that I found a little difficult to believe, and I want to ask you, you have been the closest to him. After his blood relations, you were in a relationship with him for 7 years. Could you believe this whole depression theory that was being pushed?
So first of all, जब ये news आई, it was everywhere that he committed suicide, and बहुत time लगा इस चीज़ को accept करने के लिए. But I want to tell everyone right now, Sushant was not a kind of a guy who will be in a depression. जिसे किसी चीज़ का दुख हो और वो सुसाइड कर ले. He was not that personality. He was a happy-go-lucky guy. इससे बुरी सिचुएशंस आई थिंक मैंने और सुशांत ने अपने लाइफ में फेस की होंगी. अगर मुझे नहीं पता वो किस पोजीशन में होगा या क्या कर रहा होगा, बट आफ्टर अ सर्टन टाइम जब टाइम चला गया, तब आई स्टार्टेड गेटिंग एंड आई स्टार्टेड ट्राइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड सब कुछ 15 मिनट्स में कैसे सुसाइड किसी को बोल दिया जाता है. आपने सडनली बोल दिया कि ये सुसाइड है, पता चल गया कि सुसाइड है, फोटोज लीक हो गई, वीडियो लीक हो गया, सब कुछ. आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड, बट सर जितना मैं सुशांत को जानती हूँ, ही इज नॉट अ डिप्रेस्ड गाय. सर आई हैव नॉट सीन अ पर्सन लाइक सुशांत. मैंने अपनी लाइफ में ऐसा लड़का नहीं देखा है हु राइट्स हिज ओन ड्रीम्स. सर उसकी एक डायरी थी, वो बहुत लिखता था. आई रिमेंबर दिस, जब हम सब पहले रिलेशनशिप में आए थे, उसने अपनी एक डायरी लिखी थी. सर उसके 5 साल के प्लान उसमें उसने लिखे हुए थे, जिसमें उसको 5 साल बाद क्या करना है, वो क्या दिखेगा, ये सब था. एंड सर एग्जैक्टली आफ्टर 5 years वो सारी चीज़ें पूरी हो चुकी थी. एग्जैक्टली आफ्टर 5 years आई वाज सी कि सुशांत ने वो सारी चीज़ें, अपने सपने पूरे किए. और जब ये चीज़ बोली जाती है वो डिप्रेस था, वो डिप्रेशन में था. सच अ रॉन्ग वर्ड टू यूज इट. सर ही कांट बी डिप्रेस. He can be upset about few things. He can be, depression is a very big word to use for somebody, sir, until you don't know the reasons, But Sushant was never a kind of a guy जिसको depression हो. Anxiety होती है, हम सबको होती है, उसको भी होती थी, sir. But depression एक ऐसी चीज, he has been called bipolar. It's a big thing to call somebody. I mean मेरे साथ जो सुशांत था, मैं उस सुशांत में मैं उस चीज को डंके की चोट पे बोल सकती हूँ, सर, कि सुशांत डिप्रेशन में नहीं था. He can't be be in depression, and I feel I don't want people to remember him as a depressed guy. I want people to remember him as a hero, जो एक छोटे शहर से आया, जिसने अपना नाम कमाया, अपने दम पर जिंदगी जी, अपने दम पर बना. For so many of us, he was an inspiration. He was an inspiration, and he will be an inspiration for all of us. He inspired me in many ways. He taught me acting. He was a talented actor, and I know that. And it's a very sad thing जब लोग एक कहानी बना लेते हैं और अपने तरीके से उसको पोर्ट्रे करते हैं. Do you even know who was Sushant? किसी को पता भी सुशांत क्या था? अपने अपने पोर्ट्रेल से सब अपना अपना लिख के जा रहे हैं और बोलते जा रहे हैं. I'm so sorry to say this, sir, but it hurts, and I think this is the first time I'm talking about Sushant, and I want to say it. I want to tell people he was not a depressed man. He was a passionate guy. He was a child. He was like a child जो खाना देखकर खुश होता था, जिसको खुशी होती थी गुलाब जामुन देख के, जो चॉकलेट्स खाता था उसे खुशी, उसकी छोटी छोटी खुशियाँ. He wanted to do farming. Yes, he wanted to do a farming, and I know this. वो पहले से बोलता था अगर कुछ नहीं हुआ ना तो मैं अपनी शॉर्ट फिल्म बना लूंगा, पर मैं खुश रहूंगा. He was never. I am sure that मुझे नहीं पता सर कि क्या सिचुएशन थी क्या, बट मैं इतना जरूर अश्योर करना चाहती हूँ आज मैं आपके शो पर, and I want to tell people he was not a depressed guy, not at all.
And Ankita Lokhande told me so much more in that sensational interview that when the interview is fully played out, I would like to have any member of the Bollywood mafia come and push this lie about Sushant being depressed to me. Viewers, Ankita Lokhande has said he was absolutely not depressed. It was impossible. I even asked her that if all his money had been taken away from him, and Jayanti Datta, who's a clinical psychologist, I asked her that if all his money had been taken away from him, would he have killed himself? She said absolutely not. He was only 34 years old. That interview I'll play out this weekend. We have evidence at hand now. I welcome M.N. Singh, former Mumbai Police Commissioner, P.K. Jain, former Additional DGP Maharashtra, Ketan Vaidya, support Shiv Sena, Kush Sharma, lawyer, Jayanti Datta, clinical psychologist, Sarthak Nayak, lawyer, Ishkaran Bandari, lawyer for Kangana, on the case strongly, Dr. Ajay Alok of the JDU, and Aryaman Sundaram, senior lawyer of the Supreme Court. Aryaman, I want to start with you. I've been bringing out revelation after revelation, voice after voice, evidence after evidence, as part of one of our deepest investigations into what I call a murder mystery. This is not a suicide case. The answers I get are legal, Arima. I ask factual, I am responded legal. You are among India's top lawyers, Arima. You tell me, I ask a question of why there isn't justice, why nobody is listening to the family. I'm told, listen, family is in Bihar, this is a jurisdiction issue. You're a lawyer, is there a jurisdiction issue here? I mean, do we know that want the truth or not? We asked the police, why haven't you filed an FIR? Well, they say we filed an ADR, man marzi, we'll do our inquest, we'll do what we want, we have the jurisdiction, we have the right. I want to ask you, Aryaman, just because someone has the right, can they do what they want? The family is asking questions, they are getting a legal response.
Arnab, to answer you, let's just get 3 points in order. Number one, this was an unnatural death. I think everyone was quite surprised with the alacrity and speed at which the cause of death was immediately put down to suicide. As you say, it's a matter under investigation. The investigation is not over. When it's not over, the cause of death is as yet legally unknown. And it's very surprised that it's been written off as a suicide. At least that's how it's come out in the media. But as you say, it is still under investigation. So it cannot be said as yet that it's concluded to be a suicide. The other thing which worries me is, number two, is that even this FIR filed in Bihar and by the parents went on a basis of abetment to suicide, thereby tacitly accepting that it was a suicide. The charge was an abetment to suicide, therefore tacitly accepting it's a suicide. So to me, it looks objectively like the cause of death has been decided to be suicide, And the only thing is whether anyone pushed him to the suicide, aided and abetted him, which is a very, very difficult thing. Because aiding and abetting means you do something positive to force the person to commit suicide, or when you can prevent it, do nothing to prevent it. I believe it is too premature in this matter, the way day after day something or the other is coming out, to come to any conclusions as yet, even as to the cause of death, leave alone what could have thereafter led to the death and what could have been the motives is a secondary thing. There, I want to point out one thing. This jurisdictional issue, unfortunately, has arisen because a parallel inquiry is sought for. Did the parents have a right to file the FIR in Bihar? Of course they did. They had a right to go there and complain. But what the Bihar police should have done was to thereafter send it to the Mumbai police. But here the problem arises because everybody seems to believe that the Mumbai police is not really doing the job it's doing. In which case, what is to be done about that is a procedure should be followed. Go to the High Court, go wherever, and get an order. Find out what is happening in the investigation, whether it's a serious investigation, whether it's an investigation covering all points, and ensure the investigation goes on. So far as the Bihar police is concerned, all the material they get should be given to the Mumbai police to assist in this investigation. So when you ask me, did the parents do something wrong by going to the Bihar police? Certainly not. They were perfectly justified in going and giving their FIR. But to have two parallel investigations cannot be done. There has to be one investigation, and I guess that is what the Supreme Court will be deciding.
The problem is, Arima, sorry Arima to intervene, and I know what I'm about to say is going to make MN Singh jump at me. It is going to make Mr. PK Jain jump at me, but let them jump at me. Mr. MN Singh would remember, I always ask, he has also jumped at me in the past when I did a good job on investigating the Sheena Bora murder. All of them jumped at me then. They said, you are crossing the line, you are just a journalist, you are doing a media trial, you are motivated. I'll tell you what, I believe Mr. MN Singh and Mr. PK Jain, the country wants an investigation on the Mumbai police. The Mumbai police is a suspect in the matter, and a suspect cannot investigate. The Mumbai police is criminally liable. These are my precise words for 5 reasons. 1, the Mumbai police possibly leaked the pictures of Sushant's body. Everyone on, please, we are on a debate. They leaked the pictures of Sushant's body. Reason 1, they did not seal the place of a crime, but that's a smaller issue. The Mumbai police pushed the suicide theory to make the Home Minister happy. The Mumbai police did zero investigation on Riya Chakrabarti at all. The Mumbai police did zero investigation on Riya Chakrabarti's family. The Mumbai police refused to investigate the financial angle, which is the most apparent angle behind the crime. Most importantly, the Mumbai police should willingly declare itself a suspect in the matter. And suspects cannot investigate because the Mumbai police was told a crime is about to be committed, sir. The Mumbai police was told in February a crime is about to be committed. He might be killed. And the Mumbai police did nothing, which means they allowed the crime to be committed. By their inaction itself, any court of India will declare them complicit in the matter. Now combine this with the fact that there is an open and apparent conflict of interest because Bollywood and the Mumbai police are inextricably linked. There is a non-material transaction between them where Bollywood stars perform for them for free. They attend each other's parties. And besides which now, the next thing I'm going to say will make Ketan jump. What if someone from the ruling dispensation, mark my words, Ketan, what if someone from the ruling dispensation was also in touch with Riya Chakrabarti? What if someone from the ruling dispensation attended a party at Disha's house or with Disha, his business manager, on the 6th? What if someone from the ruling dispensation or a politician was seen in the vicinity of Sushant's house 48 hours earlier, then it can be concluded, can't it, that the inaction of the Mumbai police is linked to the circumstances of the case, and therefore this is not an investigation, it is a pathetic camouflage. MN Singh and PK Jain, there is no credibility of the Mumbai police anymore. But whatever little is left has to be salvaged. Therefore, as senior retired officers, you should not support what the Mumbai police is doing. I'd like to hear your point of view now, sir.
Yes, let PK Jain say first.
Sir, I've been speaking on this debate for quite some time, for a few days. My take on this is that Mumbai police has been investigating properly. Mumbai police has gone into the angles of, sir, listen to me please. Now don't interrupt me. I've heard you very patiently. See, Sushant Singh was not a child. When you say that his money was taken away, he was being blackmailed, he was being, Ria was trying to brutalize him and all that. He is a fully grown. You are showing him, doing such brusque exercise. He's mentally fit. He's physically agile. Everything is there. Now, this kind of a man, you say that he was being cut off from the family by Ria Chakrabarti. His money was being taken away. He was being forced into doing certain things. Now, it does not justify anything. These are all statements which are being made by people on the fringe. The trainer whom you have, whose statement you've recorded today, which is a sting operation, is again the same thing. He's only expressing certain things that Ria was not allowed.
I'm surprised. Nothing will convince you. Nothing will convince you. You tell me. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute. Jayanti Ghosh. Jayanti Datta is countering you. Jayanti Datta is countering you, Mr. Jain. 1 minute. Jayanti Datta. Yes, Jayanti Datta. Please, Jayanti.
In 44 years of my practice, I have not handled such kind of a depressive patient who is doing his regular gym. He is watching the moon. He has so many dreams. And, within a few minutes, he goes out, takes a fruit juice, and then goes and commits suicide. It's impossible to believe. Secondly, to respond to this gentleman, that how somebody can take away your medical files, medical records, and run away from your house with your credit card, with your debit card, with all your medical things. Certainly this boy has been mentally exploited.
Don't lodge a police complaint.
And I don't think this was the case of a depression.
So 1 minute. Just a minute. Ishkaran has a point. 1 minute. MN Singh. 1 minute.
Moreover,
MN Singh.
No, there was a
I want MN Singh to come in. Jayanti, 1 minute. Jayanti, I want MN to come in. I want MN Singh to come in. MN Singh, Ishkaran, wait. I just want to get MN Singh and then I'm coming to you. MN Singh. The family of Sushant Singh Rajput, which includes, 1 minute, sir, allow me, sir. The family of Sushant Singh Rajputs, which includes a senior IPS official, presently additional DGP Haryana, presently posted as Police Commissioner of Faridabad, IPS officer, that the family sends an official complaint in February to the Mumbai police saying there's a threat to his life. The Commissioner of Mumbai presumably knows about this. Zero investigation. Less than 4 months later, he dies. Why was there zero investigation? Why was there zero investigation? Is it because Ria Chakrabarti was in touch with other powerful people? Therefore, the follow-up question to this MN Singh is, if it appears from Ria Chakrabarti's phone call records, which is the dump data is very important, that Ria Chakrabarti was in touch with politicians, maybe or maybe not from the ruling government. I am not saying one particular minister. I am not saying, mark my words, MN Singh, what am I not saying? I am not saying that one particular minister. I am not saying that one particular MP. I am not saying that one particular leader of Shiv Sena. Maybe one or two or a combination of both. But if it appears, if it emerges tomorrow, that one particular leader of a political party was in touch with Ria, then why should I not conclude that it is because you don't want that leader investigated by the CBI, that you did not investigate the complaint put by Sushant Singh's family in February. Now, if for a vested reason you do not do an investigation, it amounts to a sellout. It is like a journalist who accesses a bit of news and then takes a price for not carrying the story. Are you following me? That is called professional sellout. Now tell me, MN Singh, Mumbai police knew I have established it. If you were in office as Mumbai police commissioner and I were to come and tell you, or somebody were to come and tell you, listen, this person, famous actor, his life is under threat, and I give a written complaint, would you investigate or not investigate?
Can I speak now, Arnab?
Yeah, please.
Now, Arnab, you have raised some doubts about the competence of Mumbai police. Let me tell you, Mumbai police enjoys the highest reputation in the Committee of Police Forces of the whole world. And let me tell you, in the matter of crime busting and crime investigation, it is better.
I remember. 1 minute, sir, MN Singh. I remember how we had to tell the Mumbai police how to do their job when they were covering up the Sheena Bora case. 1 minute. I'm reminding you, this competent Mumbai police did not even investigate the Sheena Bora case. Please continue.
I am putting the record straight.
No, you answer my question. Why did they not investigate the complaint? No, why did they not investigate the complaint? Why did they not investigate the complaint put by Sushant Singh Rajput's family?
I'm only telling that Mumbai police enjoys as a reputation.
You are giving me broad clarification. That does not matter to me. That does not matter. You tell me, why did they not investigate the complaint?
Investigated big crimes, and I know it.
Why did they not investigate the complaint? Why did they not investigate the complaint? Why did they not investigate the complaint?
No, please don't talk.
Why did they not investigate the complaint of Sushant's family formally put before DCP Bandra? Why did they refuse to investigate it? And if they had investigated it, they could have stopped him from dying.
I will come to you.
MN Singh, they could have stopped him from dying.
Now, you mentioned that in February some such thing was brought.
Not some such. Former Additional Solicitor General of India, Vikas, has actually said on my program yesterday, not some such. Don't use words like that. No, never use words like that, MN Singh.
I am not aware, so I'm not.
So I am aware, so I am enlightening you.
Okay, fine. But whatever you have said, you have raised some doubts, and I agree that all these matters create some doubt and need to be investigated.
No, am I investigating or is Mumbai police investigating? Please clarify. Is it my job to investigate or is Mumbai police job to investigate? When Mumbai police does not investigate, I investigate. You say I'm doing a media trial.
Investigating the case. You are virtually investigating the case. You are not allowing the Mumbai police to investigate the case.
I'm prejudicing the Mumbai police. I am the problem. We are the problem. Republic is the problem.
You are certainly a problem and the whole media
We are the problem. So we are the problem. MN Singh, so you have declared us the villain.
First 4 or 5 days.
Amazing. Sarthak and Alok.
You virtually drove a filmy investigation by making the police to investigate the internal politics of Bollywood. And then now you
politics of Bollywood. What politics of Bollywood? I spoke to Ankita Lokhande, who said he would have been 1 minute. MN Singh, you have made certain sweeping statements against me. Viewers,
forget about that. I'm not stretching it any further.
No, you can stretch. I will also respond equally.
Araman Sundar has already explained the legal position, but I know that Sushant Singh Rajput was a young and successful actor, and his suicide certainly has shocked everybody. And there are certain backgrounds which need to be investigated, particularly in the light of the FIR registered in Bihar.
Sir, I want to tell you one thing before Sir, MN Singh, the two lawyers want to respond to you. MN Singh, sir, listen. 1 minute. Sarthak, 1 minute. Sarthak, 1 minute. One line from me, and then you and Ishkaran want to jump in. I know that. Just give me a moment. Because otherwise MN Singh will do. MN Singh. No, I am allowing you to complete. I am allowing you, but you have to.
No. I am saying that the FIR, which has been registered 2 days ago, brings out certain materials and points certain fingers against that lady actress who was his girlfriend about financial aspects and other things that need to be investigated. Now, question is whether the Bihar police should investigate or Mumbai police should investigate or CBI should investigate. Let me tell you, as far as CBI is concerned, it is for the government to decide. And as far as Bihar police is concerned, it has no jurisdiction to investigate a Bombay crime in Bombay. Please understand the legal position. Mr. Aryaman Sundaram has already explained it to you. The CBI, the Bihar police was right in registering the FIR, but it should have registered the 0 number and transferred the case to Bombay police. Now, if you are doubting the integrity of the Bombay police, there is no, I can't help it. But there is no basis for doubting.
MN Singh, now I will respond to you, sir. Sir, 1 minute. MN Singh, 1 minute. Sarthak, 1 minute. Sarthak, give me a moment. I need a small opportunity to respond in 3 lines to him. 3 lines to him. First of all, Mr. MN Singh, Mr. MN Singh,
making it a very laughable matter.
Yeah, Mr. MN Singh,
if you frivolous things and saying that Bombay police has lost its reputation and lost its credibility, I pity you how you should say this.
That is my view. What will you do? You will arrest me? No. 1 minute. Are you?
Bihar police is acting under
it's my view.
Political pressure.
It's my view. What will you do?
Now give it to the CBI if the CBI is willing to take and if the Maharashtra government is willing to transfer. I have no problem.
Yeah.
Bihar police is actually acting beyond their jurisdiction, outside the scope of the law, and totally under the political pressure. This is my chart.
Now, if you were to allow me to complete my point. Now, I believe, Mr. Singh, that I have given you the full courtesy and opportunity to respond. Now, I think in the fitness of things, you should listen to me.
I have stopped it. Now you can go ahead.
Correct. No, I'm just making a point to you. First of all, Mr. MN Singh, I am doing my job. 2, my job is to point out loopholes if they exist, not to cover up for them. Now, 1 second, sir. Sir, when you made a series of points, I listened to you. I will now make a series of points. You will listen to me.
You are tarnishing the image of Bombay police. I object to that.
That's your objection. Objection not sustained.
And
I continue.
Don't carry personal prejudice against Bombay police.
There is no personal prejudice in the matter. It is a fight for justice which will be fought.
I will not say anything more than this.
Even I will not say anything more than this. I will not tell you whether there is corruption in the Mumbai police. I will not tell you whether any Mumbai police officer is compromised. I will not tell you whether any Mumbai police officer is compromised. I will not tell you whether when a Mumbai police could not find a particular film star of Bollywood, that film star was in a nightclub in a party with a senior police officer who may or may not be serving right now. I will not tell you this.
But Arnab,
I will not tell you this.
You know what action I took against the Bollywood.
I will not tell you this. No. I am not telling you.
Okay. Now let us come to the point.
Now let's come to the point. Yeah, good. Let's come to the point. Now my point is, 1 minute. Ishkaran and these 2 lawyers are dying to respond to both of you, but I'll say 2 things. One, the Mumbai police has already leaked out stories saying there is no foul play. They tried to leak out Viscera report 3 days back, no foul play. The Mumbai police is not investigating the Disha Salian case. If a politician was there, in a party with Disha Salian, his business manager, about which Sushant was distraught, right? Ajay Alok has to say something. Ajay Alok, yes please. Ajay and Ashkaran on one side. Yes, Sarthak will also come in with the 2 policemen. Yes.
Just 1 point on the police. Just 1 point on the police.
Very, very respectfully, just 1 question from Mr. MN Singh. This FIR was filed on Saturday, sir. Bihar police reached Mumbai on Sunday. Monday they met the DCP, crime branch, and they were sent to Bandra. Why? If the 0 FIR theory, what you are proposing here, why the DCP didn't tell the Bihar police team member that please hand over this, we'll register an FIR with a 0 number, and why Bihar police was sent to the Bandra police station? Why Bihar police being allowed by Mumbai police for the last 4 days to go and investigate other people?
Aware of the law.
Why Bihar police is allowed to go to Ria's place? Why Bihar police is allowed to do all the activities? If that is the concern of Mumbai police.
Investigation, who can stop
that? I am not aware of all this. But
right now you are saying there is no jurisdiction. How can you have both the ways? If Bihar police does not have jurisdiction, why Mumbai police
they have no jurisdiction. Ask Mr.
Why Mumbai police is allowing it? Why Mumbai police has not registered the FIR in last 4 days?
You just have heard Mr. Aryaman Sundaram.
No, you
just have heard it. Why Mumbai police is not registering an FIR? Now they have to accept an FIR.
Who wrote the complaint? Where is the complaint?
From what?
Where is the complaint? Was the complaint filed with Mumbai?
Okay,
Police? It was filed with Bihar Police.
No.
You have been dilly-dallying the Bihar
complaint
police.
was
You have
filed
been
with Bihar
accusing
Police
Bihar
and you are
police.
expecting Mumbai Police to register a case?
Bombay Police to
Do you think, Mr. MN Singh, we should be very careful of the words that we use on this program for the extent reason we should all be, viewers, very careful about the words we use on the program. For the extent reason that if tomorrow it comes out, I'm not saying it will, that a particular politician was in touch with Riya Chakrabarti, and that particular politician will then come under investigation, then you should not have to eat your words. Second point, MN Singh, remember, it is not, I am not saying rank and file corruption of Mumbai police. But what I am saying is political influence over top cops of Mumbai police is extremely possible. So that's the context in which you should look at it. Now, Ishkaran wants to also, Ishkaran and Sarthak want to respond to you. Ishkaran and Sarthak, yeah, go on. Open debate, Kush come in, anyone come in, yeah, go on. Ishkaran first, then Sarthak, yeah.
2020
Thank you. Arnab,
please show the
if I might have my say. Arnab, one thing I'm finding very interesting is that Mumbai police is doing a better job than Defense Council of giving clean chits. They see a mysterious death and day one call it a suicide without investigation, without a post-mortem report. They hear what the trainer says and then they say it is a sting operation and has no value. Whereas we all know anybody who is into fitness will share every detail with his physical trainer. So it is very interesting that clean chits are being given here left, right and center without a proper investigation into the case.
All this time. Did he ever lodge a
Sir, I didn't interrupt you. Please let me finish my point. Please let me
Don't fight, calm down, don't fight, calm down.
I understand you were doing the Mumbai police. Let me just finish my point.
Calm down, gentlemen.
Nobody interrupted you. Second point, Arnab. I have one very simple thing. That yes, Bihar police may face some jurisdictional issues. So, in interest of justice, I hope both the government of Bihar and Maharashtra hands it over to CBI because we want justice in this case. Mumbai refuses to register an FIR after 45 days. They clearly find nothing to investigate under an FIR. Secondly,
MN Singh responding to you. Ishkaran, back off 1 minute. Let MN Singh respond to you. 1 minute. I want to hear both sides tonight. Wait a minute. What's your response, MN Singh?
That is not correct, Charles. Now I tell you, the statement of the father of Sushant Singh Rajput was recorded by police immediately after the incident. He did not express any doubts.
Sir, the person has lost his son. Sir, the person had lost his son. The family has gathered evidence. Please don't do that. You are saying a person in the immediate aftermath of losing his only son, a child at the age of 34, and then you say that the father, you blame it on the father. Unacceptable. Sarthak, this is unacceptable. Now we won't have the police blaming the parents.
Half later, he comes up with his allegation.
Absolutely, I reject that.
Now, if he had filed this allegation against
this will not be accepted. This will not be accepted.
Can I come in? If he had filed this,
can I come in on Mr. MN Singh, Mr. MN Singh,
and Bombay police has refused, then you can charge Bombay police.
Mr. MN Singh, Mr. Singh, you're all speaking together. MN, one second.
There was not so much complaint.
Mr. MN Singh, sir, 1 minute. Wait a minute, sir. Wait a minute. Are you telling me, okay, Sarthak will respond to you and then I'll come with the question. Sarthak.
Lost with the Bombay police. Now it is coming through Bihar police. Bombay police.
Mr. MN Singh, please keep quiet.
How does it matter where it comes through if it is the truth? If the truth comes through Mars, you will have to investigate it. You are saying because it is coming through Bihar police, we will not investigate it. This is the worst thing I have ever heard. You are hiding behind technicalities.
Bihar police wants the Bombay police to hand over the papers
Let me answer the question, Arnab.
How can Bombay police hand over its own case to somebody
You have zero amount of knowledge about criminal law.
It's a legal matter. It's a legal matter.
Mr. MN Singh, you have got zero.
How can Bihar police ask Bombay police to hand over
Sarthak.
the papers? It should be the other way around.
Mr. MN Singh, can you please keep quiet?
You are unnecessarily making a
Mr. MN Singh,
Bombay police. If Bombay police does not
Mr. Emensing, you have got. Arnab, can I get in?
Yeah. Go on, please. MN Singh, please hear him, and then Kush on the right, please. Thank you, gentlemen. Let the debate continue. Kush on the right. We want everyone to speak in the debate. Sarthak is speaking. Kush will respond. Ariman Sundaram is yet to come in, and one of our panelists has not spoken. Yes, Sarthak.
Arnab, let me tell you, Bombay police should be addressed as probable accused or co-accused. Bombay police is equally guilty as a culpable or perpetrator of the commission of the crime. They are hand in glove. Therefore, immediately the officials of the Bombay police should be arrested by independent agency. And who is the independent agency? Only CBI or any retired judge or any third party can investigate the matter. There is a theory in law, nemo judex in causa sua. You cannot be judged in your own case. You are a probable accused.
Are you aware of the law?
Yes, I am aware of the law. You have zero amount of knowledge about the law. In February, when they went to
you talking like a
please listen to me. Please, you are a layman. In February, please listen to me. In February, when they went to the police officer, why they did not register the affair? Why they did not register an affair? They are guilty of abatement to suicide. They are. Why can't anybody who discloses a cognizable offence, they are duty bound to register it? They can so much.
1 minute. 1 minute.
You are a layman. You don't know.
Okay, calm down both sides. I'd like Kush to come in. Kush is saying something to you, Sarthak. Kush to Sarthak. Possible point is, question is right now, you know, everyone asking a question, don't jump at them. The police knew there was a specific complaint which was put in.
Please bring the contents of the application on record.
So tomorrow, if one can produce a letter or a formal complaint of February, will you eat your words? PK Jain,
let's see the content.
So if the contents say there is a threat to Sushant, and I ask you, why did you not investigate? You didn't investigate then, and you're covering up now. Of course you are a suspect. Kush is responding. Kush is responding to Sarthak and Ishkaran. Yes, Kush.
Basically, the 25th of February incident, what is being pointed out by you, the parents could have filed the writ of habeas corpus in the Patna High Court or in the Mumbai High Court. They could have done it. The person, that's one part of it. Parents could have done it. After that,
blame the parents is going on right now, viewers. Now they blame the parents.
They should have gone legally.
They blame the parents then. They blame the parents now.
They should have. I am not blaming the parents. See,
we want justice, not technicalities.
The gap is of 4 months.
Sushant Singh Rajput was alive.
When Sushant Singh Rajput was alive, you
defamed him. After his death, you did character assassination of his by blind pieces of his mental health, and now you attack his family. You stop attacking the mind of Sushant Singh Rajput, the character assassination of Sushant Singh Rajput, and now attack his family of what they should do. Please let us have justice in this case and a proper investigation.
No, we need a way. 1 minute. Ariman Sundaram. Jayanti is saying something. Jayanti, yeah.
It's the worst kind of accusation to cast aspersions on the mental health of the dead person.
Ketan.
Now, first and foremost thing, the forcefully administration of psychotropic drug, it's a criminal act. Secondly, the person has run away.
Have you not seen the sting operation?
Records.
Have you not seen the sting operation?
I have seen at the gym instructor is saying he would not.
Who is she, a doctor? Who is she, a doctor? Who is she to administer the drugs? He's an adult. He's 34 years old.
Why should he be administered drugs? Why when he is not depressed? When she is running away with all the medical records and the credit card, I think that needs a detailed investigation.
मृत्युंजय तिवारी, आप हमारे प्रोग्राम पर हैं बिहार से. मृत्युंजय तिवारी, अजय आलोक, आप दोनों पार्टीज हैं बिहार से. ये why can't there be a CBI investigation, मृत्युंजय तिवारी? इसमें टाइम वेस्ट क्यों हो रहा है?
It should be done.
CBI का डिमांड नीतीश कुमार क्यों नहीं करते? Yes, please.
कहीं न कहीं बिहार सरकार ने बहुत विलंब किया. ये आपका दबाव था. आपने जो दबाव बनाया, इसके बाद आज बिहार सरकार ने 45 दिनों के बाद बिहार सरकार जाएगी. ये सुशांत
कहीं पे भी ये बंदा नहीं, कहीं पे भी नहीं लगता.
सुशांत सिंह राजपूत को चाहने वाले पूरे देश में थे. सुशांत सिंह राजपूत बिहार के नहीं, पूरे देश के बेटा थे. उनको चाहने वाले लोगों की संख्या.
Ajay Alok, listen. Why does Nitish not formally ask for a CBI investigation? Because otherwise the Mumbai police, you come and question this every day on air, but your leader is not making that announcement. Why?
My leader is very proactive and he has already said it in writing and in statement that all possible things will be done to get justice for Sushant, whether CBI inquiry or anything. Let our police team come back, let the Mumbai police do not cooperate, and we'll definitely going to raise this question. And today CBI has also said...
Aryaman Sundaram, I don't want this caught in politics or technicalities. Quick last word from you. We are worried that people who don't want the truth to come out are playing around with technicalities. Yes. What's the way out? Can the Supreme Court intervene? Can someone else intervene?
Very, very simple. The point, of course, the courts will intervene if they're called upon to intervene. There's no doubt, or if they feel it is. Now, let me make one thing very clear. Much has come out now. There's a lot of stuff which has come out after this FIR which was lodged by the father. Now, all these are matters which have to be investigated. Unfortunately, today, there seems to be a big suspicion of the way the Mumbai police is investigating the matter. I think what is really required is that suspicion should be put at rest. The Bombay police has a duty to put that suspicion at rest, to show that they are doing everything which is necessary, to follow every lead that is given. Absolutely. And one thing is clear, that the cause of death is still apparently at large. In which case, a complete investigation has to be completed, and the Mumbai police, I think today, having been put in so much doubt, it would be best that they come out openly, they show the kind of investigation they're giving, and assuage all feelings. After all, the person has to depend on the police to a great extent, and if the police let us down, it's a very sad day.
Overshot time limit in this section.
Bombay police become proactive.
Overshot time limit in this section. Making a request for MN Singh to stay on in part 2. Ladies and gentlemen, with more, including more excerpts of Ankita's interview, I'll be back in a few minutes.